Good morning. It's Wednesday, April 13th. We're glad you're checking in on Top Story, but it's just a start. Take the next step and enjoy the full World Watch show where we have news about the administration's foray into ghost gun policy. And you might know why ruffles have ridges, but why do coins? It's another one of those little things World Watch wonders about. Now, this is Top Story. Officials are anticipating a surge of migrants at the U.S. Mexico border at the end of May. That's when the Biden administration plans to let an immigration policy known as Title 42 expire. President Trump invoked Title 42 at the beginning of the pandemic. It allows the U.S. to quickly expel migrants based on the concern of spreading COVID. The border crisis is only continuing to grow, and now, as Caleb Baylor reports, it has a new twist.
An increasing number of teenagers in southern border states are being used to transport migrants. According to U.S. Customs and Border Protection, around 1 in 4 drivers caught smuggling migrants last year were kids, and nearly all were U.S. citizens.
So historically in the El Paso sector, we've always seen the criminal organizations that operate here use predominantly Mexican juveniles as foot guides or as coyotes. But recently, about fiscal year 21 and on, we've seen an increase of our encounters when it comes to drivers, U.S. citizen teenage drivers.
The teens are hearing that if they're caught, they're unlikely to face legal consequences because they're minors, and they're being paid hundreds of dollars per migrant. The young people are recruited on social media or through friends. Kids as young as 15 are transporting mainly Mexican adults crossing the border illegally. But the activity is dangerous. When apprehended by Border Patrol, teens tend to flee at high speed, and that can lead to sometimes fatal crashes.
They're told that if they go fast enough, we're going to stop pursuing them. Once they flee, then the community as a whole is in danger. The juvenile themselves, because more than likely they're not very experienced in driving at those speeds, and it's not in a straightaway. There's a potential for a major accident.
But it seems there's no easy fix for the juvenile driver problem.
The last thing that we want to do is criminalize our youth. We are a low-income community, and then when they're presented with an opportunity, well, it's easy money, you're not going to get in trouble. It makes it easy for someone to, I think, take that opportunity and risk their future.
Politicians, authorities, migrants, young people, everyone has choices to make, and those choices all have consequences.
Make sure to check out the full-sided worldwatch.news. You can try out the show free for a month. And thanks for watching, everybody. On the Big Bash, remember, whatever the news, the purpose of the Lord will stand.